after when was the last update they even did? Honestly, like a real update. Has it really been a year since updates? Maybe it's more recent on Twitter, but it's been a long time since it's got an update. So they dropped an hour-long update now. Now this should have way, way, way more information on the game. And I feel like if they're really that confident coming out this year, then they probably have a lot to say. That'll wrap up everything pretty much. So without further ado,
hey
let's see what
everyone,
they
it's
talk
Tom
about.
here. I'm here with Sean and Clock for a dev update on 2XKO. Last month, we announced that we're revisiting our plans for Alpha Lab 2. And after that, we know you had a lot of questions. You wanted to know what we've been
They're all
working on
playing
ever
on
since our
Leverless.
first Alpha Lab last August. So in this video, we're going to catch you all
Oh,
up. We'll go over
sick.
all the big gameplay changes since Alpha Lab 1 and walk you through our newest champion, Jinx, and finish off with a dev show match. First, let's talk about how Alpha Lab 2 fits.
Whoa. That Echo skin. Hold on.
And finish off.
That shit is sick. Even though Lowy skin is pretty cool. Actually, now I'm looking at the mask. Is like that little cut's a bit weird. At least we are getting more costumes for characters in the next Alpha Lab. Let's see. UI looks pretty much the same. What's that up
with
there?
A dev show match. First, let's
Oh, there was something up there. That's probably for lobbies and stuff.
talk about how Alpha Lab 2 fits into our overall development plan. Until now, the focus has been getting our core gameplay right by building and testing demos of the game at events like EVO and Combo Breaker. And your feedback here has really helped keep us on track. At this point,
so
we're feeling pretty confident about the core game, and so we're entering a new stage of development and shifting our focus to the mountain of surrounding work that it
there's a new fuse. Okay.
takes to launch a really great game. This is stuff like back-end servers, improving matchmaking, localization, and UI. Alpha Lab 2 was intended to be a larger scale playtest on the road to launch, but as we were putting it together, we find ourselves having to make some short-term trade-offs that could end up ultimately delaying the launch of the game. So we've decided to downsize that test in the spirit of getting the full game out to everyone as soon as we can. We're still planning a large-scale playtest closer to the actual launch, and as we dial in the details, we'll continue to put the game together and keep you in the loop.
So is this basically just going to be like Alpha Lab 1, but like little bit of things? And then whenever it's closer to launch, it's going to be like a massive, like a beta pretty much.
Since we know you're itching for news, for the entire rest of this video, we're just going to show you all the things we've been working on ever since Alpha Lab 1.
But having an hour to show is, or almost an hour, is just crazy.
You ready? Let's go.
All right, let's do it.
So I want to talk about the first of the 4 areas, gameplay and control simplicity. So we just received a lot of feedback that inputs felt confusing, inconsistent, and that there's actually some that overlapped and you're trying to do one thing, but you got the wrong outcome. So what we did was we took a look at the controls and the gameplay, and we simplified and consolidated a lot of these things. I'm gonna start with.
I don't think we really ran into the issue as beta, so I don't even know that was an issue. That's interesting.
The first one, launchers and anti-airs.
Maybe
I before in Alpha Lab 1.
Or maybe I ran into it, I just didn't notice. Not too sure.
Down heavy was your anti-air, and down forward heavy was your.
I played a lot of Yasuo, so I hope he demonstrates it on them.
Launcher, and this is pretty confusing. So what we did was,
what'd they say?
And down forward heavy was before in Alpha Lab 1. Down heavy was your anti-air, and down forward heavy was your launcher, and this is pretty confusing. So what we did was,
you know what? That was a bit weird. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, sometimes I would get the down forward by accident, but I thought that was just like an issue. So I guess having those two options close together is a bit strange. So hopefully, wonder if they changed.
So that just down heavy is your launcher that has anti-air properties. So go ahead and jump at me, Clock. You're able to have a little invincibility there, and you can follow with the combo, which is great.
But what about the launcher?
This is also your launcher. So there's no more launcher plus anti-air as separate things. And you notice that some characters that had one, you know, or the other, they just remain with one. But characters like Darius and a few others, we actually kept that move on their kit with a different input. So this button for Darius used to be his anti-air. This is now forward and heavy, so you can still use it for pressure and combo routes and things like that. I also want to talk about sweeps and overheads. So before, the input for overhead used to be forward and medium, and we got a lot of feedback that people were like, hey, I'm running after people and I'm trying to hit medium to start pressure or combo, but I'm actually getting my overhead, and it didn't feel very good. So they're now characters that have overheads. They're now on
Wait a minute.
overhead. Like, hey, I'm running after people and I'm trying to hit medium to start pressure or combo, but I'm actually getting my overhead. And
Okay.
it didn't feel very good. So they're now characters that have overheads. They're now on down, forward, and medium. And we're trying to consolidate that, as well as sweep is down, forward, heavy. So anybody that has a sweep, it's on down, forward, heavy. And then the other thing I want to talk about was team button simplification. Forward plus team to call your forward assist, especially out of block, was a little bit of a struggle because sometimes you would get push block and then, you know, lose a bar, and it just wasn't very intuitive with how you'd want to pressure folks. So now you just press team, that does your old forward assist. Just like before, holding back.
Oh, it's regular?
Team, that does your back assist.
Mm-hmm.
Then you might be wondering, like, well, hey, how do I do tag launcher? Because I used to press team for that. Well, we want to make it consistent and easy to remember. If down and heavy is your launcher with anti-air properties, then down and team is your tag launcher.
Okay,
so those are
I like that.
pretty consistent now and easy to remember. In Alpha Lab 1, used to be able to hold forward plus team or hold back plus team to get a charge assist or a running assist. We removed that from the game except for in sidekick fuse, which is a new fuse I'll talk about in a bit. But the reason we removed it was it actually led to some pretty stale gameplay across all teams. Where you sit full screen, you hold forward or back plus team, you send your assist across, and you see what happens. If it hit, you handshake tag and you do a big combo. If they blocked it, you handshake tag and you do pressure. If they jump, you handshake tag and then you jump and air throw or launch or anti-air. And then they were like, well, I'm just gonna hit the assist. Well, then you punch them with your point for hitting it. So on top of that too, it actually allowed for a lot of follow-ups that we really didn't intend for. And it just started to make kits a little bit more homogenized than we like. I'll give you an example, like Darius S2 knocks you really far away, you know, outside of the corner. But with charge assists, you could just hold it and run across the screen and follow up. So again, it made a lot of the situations and outcomes pretty similar. So we're excited to separate that out a little bit. Looking at the next section.
Wait, I didn't really understand that part, honestly. So
Launcher with anti-member. In Alpha Lab 1, used to be able to hold forward plus team or hold back plus team to get a charge assist. But the reason we removed it was game, except for in sidekick fuse, which is a new fuse I'll talk about in a bit. But the reason we removed it was it actually led to some pretty stale gameplay across all teams. Where you sit full screen, you hold forward or back plus team, you send your assist across, and you see what happens. If it hit, you handshake tag and you do a big combo. If they blocked it, you handshake tag and you do pressure. If they jump, you handshake tag and then you jump and air throw or launch or anti-air. And then they were like, well, I'm just gonna hit the assist. Well, then you punch them with your point for hitting it. So on top of that too, it actually allowed for a lot of follow-ups that we really didn't intend for. And it just started to make kits a little bit more homogenized than we like. I'll give you an example, like Darius S2 knocks you really far away, you know, outside of the corner. But with charge assists, you could just hold it and run across the screen and follow up. And so again, it made a lot of the situations and outcomes pretty similar. So we're excited to separate that out a little bit. Looking at the next section, super simple.
So yeah, I don't really understand what they're really changing, because if you just hold down the assist, it just sends them out further to the combo. I don't really understand what they changed, but hopefully they explain it later. That's my bad.
Excuse me, super input simplification.
There you go.
There we go, we got there. We heard a lot of feedback around down being a struggle on some peripherals in particular, but even on ones that folks were mixed about. So we removed that as the input for supers and now made it a lot easier. Now the input is
I also realized Jinx has a
special.
Jinx has a that's a cool stuff. But Jinx has a little meter. Interesting.
Looking for a lot of follow-ups that we really didn't example, like the next section, super input simplification.
There you go.
There we go, we got there. We heard a lot of feedback around down being a struggle on some peripherals in particular, but even on ones that folks were mixed about. So we removed that as the input for supers and now made it a lot easier. Now the
what is it now?
is hitting any normal plus special. So for Super 1, you hit, I can do S1 plus L, and that will go ahead and do Super for Darius. But you notice, I can do any normal with this S1 to get that Super. So I can do M plus S1. I can do S1 plus, H. They all give me that S1 Super.
Sean, what about S2 Super?
Oh yeah, S2 Super. Same thing. So you hit S2 plus any normal button. So S2 plus L gives me that S2 super. S2 plus M, same thing, and then S2 plus H. This is important for us because, you know, one, it's a struggle, we know, to do like down on analog sticks, but two, like you might have your button set up on your peripheral in a way where one normal might be better positioned to hit with that special than a different one. So we really want you to have, like, you know, the best way to get these things out. And that's, yeah, so it should be pretty straightforward and easy. Also, want to talk a little bit about ultimates. S1.
Not really mad about, I don't know, maybe I'm thinking it because I've been playing fighting games for a couple of years. Down, just making it more simple. Just taking that away. It's not really a bad change, but it's interesting.
1 plus S2, that does your ultimate now. You may have noticed just here that they cost 3 bars now. This is pretty important because we really wanted to make them feel impactful.
Oh, it costs more bar. Huh. Okay.
Rare, and so when you see them, you know they hit. We've adjusted the damage accordingly as well, and also
And it does more damage.
It's just a meter gain. And then I want to talk a little bit about happy birthdays.
Okay.
Specifically, I know some of you, myself included, may have been in Alpha Lab. You got this happy birthday, clock's 9 over here, and you know, one of the characters falls out. And if it's their point character and they punish you while you're still doing the combo, you're like, why did I get punished for hitting both of their characters at once? What is happening here? So we reduced global hit pause and made some key adjustments to counter hit pause as well in order to remove some of those cases where the happy birthday would just drop unexpectedly. And to a similar effect, assists no longer enter the battlefield if the point champions hit before the assist lands. Those reductions actually make combos a little bit shorter and made the game feel quite a bit faster. One other thing I want to talk about here too was parry. So we heard a lot of pain.
So they changed happy birthdays to be more consistent,
and then accidentally getting another parry afterwards, causing you to not only whiff that parry, but lose that meter and then get punched by your opponent. You're like, hey, this is a sharp reversal of fortune. That meter and then get punched by your opponent. You're like, hey, this is a sharp reversal of fortune. Can we not do that? And so, yeah, so we took that out, of course. On physical hit, I'll go ahead and parry it. Finally, we increased input consistency in various advanced situations, like when you're double tapping and character canceling. So folks that were using those techniques should find things a lot more consistent. We made some changes to fuses and other core gameplay systems, you know, based on a lot of stuff that we heard. And I actually kind of wanted to talk a little bit about new fuses and Pulse. Starting a little bit with Pulse, folks had a lot of really great feedback around it. You know, you may have seen, you know, the message I shot out last month, you know, talking about, hey, that fact that's not a fuse anymore, and more specifically, folks wanted to pair it with like other fuses in the game, especially when they're duoing and bringing their friend onto their team. They still wanted to use a fuse, and maybe have their friend use Pulse while they didn't use it. We actually have it as a toggle in Champ Select. Anybody can turn it on and off at that moment and try it out. So let us know what you think.
What does Pulse do again?
Into Champ Select. Luckily,
is that the
selection. So I'll go Yasuo.
easy inputs?
There it is. So you notice
I don't
here,
remember what Pulse is. I don't think I've used it.
It says Pulse combo. So any of us can hit this button. You see at the top, the old Pulse icon appears, and that means that you have Pulse enabled. And you know, just as a reminder, Pulse, you know, will let you mash light, medium, or heavy.
Okay, it was the auto combo ones. Okay, so it's not a Pulse in. Oh, I like that actually a lot. Because if someone just wants to like mash and do auto combos, no offense to you, if that's how you want to play in, that's how you want to play the game. You can still actually auto combos. I could see a way to just learn some very basic things, like just to start off. So having that just be its own separate control, and then you can just have a fuse to like double tag, double assist. I forgot what the other ones were, but that's a good change. I actually like that.
A short combo, and if you have the meter, it'll do a super. You know, there's still like much better combos to do out there. But it's a really great start if you want to get in there and have a good time and start to learn the flow of what these characters can
also
do.
The roster size looking a little bit small. I'm thinking about, because you got these two here, you can fit 4 here. 1, 2, 3. Whoa, am I math wrong? 1, 2, fit 2 here, 3 here, 2 here, 2. So yeah, 9 characters pretty much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 9. So 9 plus, what was it? 9 plus 7. Am I cooked yet? Hold on. 15, 16 characters start. That's a
in there and have a good time.
for a League of Legends game, people are gonna get upset, but for a tag game, it's Well, we'll see how many
And
it
start
is
to learn
when the game
flow
comes
of what
out.
these characters can do.
We also made a small change to Pulse in which we still wanted you to be able to chain like light attacks. So you can hold back or down back and mash light, and you'll just get chainable light attacks and not the whole Pulse combo.
So I want to talk about 2 new fuses.
Okay, that's good.
The first one I want to talk about is Sidekick, which I'm going to have Tom and Clock.
Even if you have the pulse combos and you do auto combos, you can still hold back just to do the regular lights. I like that.
Pick and represent, and I'll go ahead and take.
Oh, there we go.
Juggernaut.
Juggernaut. Okay, let's see. Oh, perfect. All right, Juggernaut fires a single champion with enhanced powers. So I could literally just pick one character and maybe to get a damage boost. Some maybe mechanical things, I'm not too sure. And Sidekick, assist can't be KO'd or tagged too, and has unique tools to help the point. Assist can't be KO'd or tagged. Huh. Let's see that in action.
Fight as a single champion with enhanced powers. We're going to talk about those powers in a second. We'll first talk about Sidekick a little bit. A lot of y'all like asked us like, hey, I want to learn this game, but I kind of want to learn in a support role. You know, I want to like help my friend, but maybe not like be the star of the show when I really haven't like taken the time to learn the game or learn a specific character and not have all that pressure on me. So we listened. And so, you know, we came up with this fuse called Sidekick, where the character that you start with on point, they never switch out. You know, however, your friend can come.
Oh, okay, I get it now. So yeah, if it's just me as point and my friend wants to put on the Sidekick, he's just an assist. So if you want to just be there for support, you can do that. I like that.
And perform an assist, but they don't switch out ever there. You know, they can also do charge assist. So you remember before I was like, hey, those are gone from the game except for Sidekick. So Tom, if you like hold the team button, see the old charge assist is back. Already they're hitting that synergy. Another cool thing is
Wait, hold on.
those are gone from the game except for Sidekick. You know, they can also do charge assist. So you remember before I was like, hey, those are gone from the game.
Oh, charging assist so it goes out farther is completely. I know how I missed it. My sleep schedule is messed up. I'm tired, but so that's just gone from like base game. You need Sidekick to do it. Is that what they're saying? Oh, I mean, yeah, that shit was pretty good for like base. Okay, that's an interesting change. I feel like this will be definitely one of the main fuses, unless they add more. I could see this being definitely one of like, who knows how many they're adding, top 3, top 5. I can see that being used a lot more than people think.
Except for Sidekick. So Tom, if you like hold the team button, see the old charge assist is back. Already they're hitting that synergy. Another cool thing is, you know, this Sidekick can actually get up to 5 bars a meter. And so I have a meter maxed out now, but you see us both with 5 bars. For Sidekick, your point character gets a little bit of a health boost along with a defensive boost once they're at 20% or less health.
30%.
Sorry, 30% less health. Apologies. The cool thing is that the assist can perform a super in tandem with their point character. And so let's see if you guys can do that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do my S2 super Tom, and then you can just mash your Time Winder super.
We'll try.
There you go.
Boom.
Ooh. Could have been a little juicy there.
Wait,
You
double
notice, like,
supers?
Sidekick has
Double supers? Hold on. Yeah, this. Oh. Yeah, this is definitely one of the main. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Give me a second. Because I don't know how long be doing this. More than my food. Only on 15 time. Okay. But yeah, that Sidekick looks pretty good. That looks
Yeah,
really
so
good.
I'm gonna do my S2 Super Tom, and then you can just mash your Time Wonder Super.
We'll
Yeah.
try.
There you go.
Boom.
Ooh. Could have been a little juicy there. If you notice, like, Sidekick has Fury Break at the start. You know, we used to call the combo breaker system in our game dynamic save.
It's a mouthful.
It's a lot of words, all right? And so we now just call it break. When one of your champions dies, your remaining champion will get 50% of their break meter, and it will change to this new meter at the top you see called Fury Break. These two fuses, Sidekick and Solo, they actually start off with Fury, because of course they don't have another champ. The really cool thing about Sidekick is that the assist character, the assist champion, the person using it, can actually like reduce the combo damage their point is receiving. We call it like combo softener internally, and it makes this really cool visual and sound effect. And you start to learn the timing of combos subconsciously when you're doing it, but you really feel like you can help out.
How do you do it?
So basically, you press any attack button the moment that the opponent's attack lands.
So we're gonna try it. We're gonna see you do this. The little blue glow is the softener. Ooh,
Yeah,
ooh.
a little too early, but yeah, you got it.
Terrible.
Yeah, you got it.
All right.
Yeah.
And so it's actually really fun to like learn the timing and help out in that way. Again, it's just another way for someone to play a support role.
Okay, that looks a little bit hard to actually like time, but that's really good. That's if you get the timing perfect, with especially insane combos, that can be actually pretty crazy.
As a sidekick. Then I want to talk about Juggernaut. So that's the fuse that
Yeah,
I have.
Sidekick's definitely going to be one of the main ones. Like, definitely one of the main ones.
On my side of the screen. This fuse was one where we talked to a lot of players that let us know like, hey, I really want to get into this game, but I really want to start by just learning a single champion. I don't even want to learn another champion to call assist or help out. Just want to focus really on one specific character and like learn them to the max.
That's fair.
And when I'm comfortable, like start to branch out. As a result, we created this Juggernaut fuse, and you literally just have one champion. You start with them. You start with 2 meters, similar to Sidekick. There's a max of 5. You gain a health and a health boost, and you gain a defensive boost when you're at 30.
Well, I didn't even
you gain-
notice that. Wait, doesn't Juggernaut get 2 extra bars of? Oh yeah, Sidekick is ridiculous. No, that's actually
a health and a health boost, and you gain
even
a
maybe
defensive
even
boost,
this one
when you're
too.
at 30% or less health. You also don't have access to assists. You have access to Fury Break at the round start, similar to Sidekick. This one's interesting in that you can cast self double down, meaning you can do super into super or super into ultimate. I'll go ahead and show you what that looks like. So I'll do this, and I can do S2 super. I did a little early, but you kind of get the idea, right?
But can you do level
Pop
that
it,
into
wait for the fuse to
tornado?
happen, maybe
Hey, Sean,
run
I
up.
noticed like you're playing as just as Yasuo, but you picked 2 champs.
Yeah, exactly. You want to tell a little about that, Clock?
Yeah, so you know, Sidekick and Juggernaut, they're unique in that during gameplay, the point and the assist.
Wait, so I don't know if they're gonna show it. You can do the slash into tornado into level 3. That's broken.
This cannot switch roles. However, during pre-round agency, so
You
when
can
it says
pick?
ready, fight.
That's
we
really
allow
good.
in
That's
all
cool.
the fuses for players to switch by holding.
Oh,
the
I
key
like
button,
that.
they
I
can do a
like
quick
that
back.
because if you
That's
want to
also-
like switch on the fly, like before the game starts, like, hey, actually, I feel more comfortable to play, and you can just be the assist, or you could like do some like type of like confusion. Like I could pick Yasuo and Echo on this game. You don't know who I'm gonna pick about Juggernaut. Yo, that's pretty
Also the
cool.
same case for Juggernaut and Sidekick. So in the case of Sidekick, you know, I'm Sean's sidekick, but maybe the next round we want to switch it up a bit. We can switch at the beginning of the round, and then I am the new point character, and then Sean is my sidekick. Same for Juggernaut as well. If you can pick 2 characters, you don't even have to play the second character, but you can always switch between them from round to round.
Oh, it's in rounds. Oh, that's even better.
Say like Tom and Clock are just rocking my Yasuo, and I lose that round, but you know I've done a little bit of look ahead. I know they're not good against Darius, so at the start of the next round, I'll just like hold that team button and switch to Darius. But again, that round I got only Darius.
Locked
you're
in
locked in.
Darius.
Yeah.
Yep. Another mechanic that only Juggernaut gets access to, which is something we call eject. And so because the team button has no assist to call, and there's no tag launcher or another champion to tag to, just hitting team causes this eject state, which forces their point character out and forces that assist character.
A snapback? That's sick.
In, and now that's their new point. And so you could do things like this, and you know there's a little.
Oh my god. What? It has. Oh, whoa. These two new fuses look like a problem. Excuse me?
There's a little bit of guess, like, you know, Clock's amazing. He got that block, you know. Please don't gas him up too much. Like, I won't be able to deal with that. But
my defense.
Oh, that's
he
ridiculous.
does a good defense.
I don't know which one is
but again,
better.
like, you know, Juggernaut was just something that we really wanted, like, folks to just focus on that one character and get in there and get in the mix. And so you also notice, again, it starts with Fury right out the gate. And again, we'll talk a little bit about Fury later. The next thing I want to talk about was Limit Strike. So again, this is along the lines of really just enabling y'all to have some really interesting decisions in all kinds of situations at various points.
Holy
One of the
roll
ways our combos
carry.
work is that,
Excuse me? What the hell?
again, this is along the lines of really
Like
just
mid-screen.
enabling y'all to have some really interesting decisions.
Jesus,
in all kinds of
that corner
situations at
carry.
various points of the fight. One of the ways our combos work is that if you do like what we call like a major reaction, like a ground bounce or a wall bounce or a tumble, you do one of those in a combo, you don't get another one. So if you try to do another one, it just ends the combo. But now, depending on what you end the combo with, you get a little bit of a bonus on top of it. So I'll give you an example. If you end a combo after you've already done a reaction with a ground bounce, you get extra damage. If you do another wall bounce, you get extra meter. So you see extra meter bonus pops up on the bottom left. And if you do like another tumble, if I was good enough, it does a hard knockdown.
Yeah, and from that hard knockdown, I can't roll forward or back, so I'm kind of stuck holding whatever mix-up they have.
Another thing I want to talk about was meter and damage
What
decoupling. So we saw a lot of.
Oh, these are ridiculous. So yeah, I could definitely see those two be used in like 1v1s. Well, you can play 1v1 anyway, but I could see those be picked as like the main two. Because those look insanely good.
Routes in Alpha Lab 1 that kind of resulted in, how do I get the hard knockdown? And hey, what is the most damage and meter I can get like to get there? But in Alpha Lab 1, these things, meter and damage, weren't decoupled. So it meant a lot of the decisions around the routes that you would pursue just weren't very interesting. As a result, in this new version that you're going to play, meter and damage are now separated from one another. And attacks build very specific amounts of meter, depending on the damage done. And this just allows you to choose, like, hey, do I want to pick a specific route for damage, or do this other route that might do less damage but maybe gives me more meter, or even positioning as well.
Yeah, so this combined with the limit strike system, we really want to give players a lot of decision making within their combos based on how they start, based on how they want to end, and their champions and how they can capitalize off of these different enders.
Exactly. And Clock talked a little bit about like hard knockdown, limiting some options. And so I want to talk a little bit more about that. We actually gave you some options when you get knocked down, so that you're not just like stuck there and having to just guess for your life all the time over and over again.
No,
and
they're hurting my Yasuo mix.
Vortex off of everything. So
not like this.
When we knock you down, actually let me use a different one.
You can sweep me.
Okay, I'll just sweep you. You have a bunch of options now, so you can hold forward and roll forward. And this, as you saw, this does go through you, and this can be a way to get you out the corner. You can also hold backwards and roll back. And then you still like can use your get up attack as well.
Oh, sorry, I was holding that. Here you go. All right.
And that's just like holding S1 or S2.
Yeah, and we've also made a change
My
to
workout
the get up
happens is
attack
nice.
that, it breaks armor now, so you can't just like blow through get up attacks with armor.
Yeah, we were seeing a lot of folks just really reduce all the decisions on wake up just by getting some ice on Brahm's shield and doing an armored swing, and even like beating get
That's
up attack
good.
was pretty rough. I want to talk a little bit about assist speed as well. And so some of the assists in our game were just flying in way too quick. Like they just instantly appear, like Darius Scholler, Echo Chrono Strike, Ari Spirit Rush. It was like right away. There was like no reaction time whatsoever. And so we slowed it down a little bit. So the assist that comes in, it went from 10 frames to 15 frames, and just allowing for a little bit more interaction as well.
Okay.
So, like, I was even able to, I wouldn't have been able to block that before.
That does look a bit slower.
Yeah, so let's talk about the feedback surrounding
I already
player
noticed it.
agency. We heard that most
That's crazy. I didn't know 5 frames could really make a difference like that.
players didn't mind making mistakes, but did mind when they frequently found themselves in zero agency states for long periods of time. So we've been working on some changes designed to increase the fun uptime and reduce the amount of time you spend trapped in the corner, getting comboed, et cetera, et cetera. So first up, let's talk about dynamic save. We're now calling dynamic save break. And
Thank you.
yeah, the hitbox now gets bigger over time, and then blocking break is easier to combo from. So yeah. Hey. You also get 50% break meter after a champion dies. Why? Well, we saw and heard that how hard it was to make a comeback. So even when folks were evenly skilled, it's hard to make a comeback. As a result, we removed Fury as a fuse and now have a new system called Fury Break. It shows up in some of the new fuses. So when a champion dies, you gain 50% break meter and becomes Fury Break, which gives you a 25% damage boost and a 25% damage reduction. You can activate this the same way as you activate Break by pressing, S1 or S2 plus a team button. Of course, if you're playing duos, then your duo does that for you. There are several types of Fury Break activation. So Sean's doing it offensively. So you do it in the middle of a combo. It does a wall bounce, and you get, it allows for follow-up, so you can end your combo with it to increase your damage, or do it at the beginning of the combo to increase your damage. The bonuses that you get, so like the damage reduction and the damage boost, it allows for 10 seconds when you do it offensively. Similarly, if you do it defensively, you get those same bonuses. So you can Fury Break here. Yeah. So similarly, Sean has Fury Break activated right now, also lasts 10 seconds. The big difference is that if he does it in neutral, so if he doesn't do it offensively or defensively, just does it in neutral, the bonus actually lasts for 20 seconds. So, we want
20 seconds?
20 seconds. Okay. So, but that means you can't use it in a combo, and that also means you can't use it to save yourself. So
okay.
That's sort of trade-off.
Sure. One of the great things about Fury Break is when you're in that Fury state, you can dash cancel.
So that's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see how the difference between using it like in neutral and then using it in combos or defensively. Seeing that in professional play is going to be
off the clock. So off your remaining time rather. And so I'll go ahead and show you.
Wonder what they'll use more.
You could dash cancel any special or normal as long as you have
What? 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 How much bar does that take?
You could dash cancel any special or normal.
It's like a third or fourth of the Fury gauge, but oh god, okay, that's
as long as you have it left on hit or block, which is really powerful. And so I'll show you like some fun stuff. Let's see if clock can block this.
Oh my god.
So
I would block the second part.
I mean, there's a lot of would'ves. No, you would have blocked it. So it's kind of the idea of like, hey, you're in this Fury state. It's still similar. We call it Fury Break. It's still similar. Like it works like a combo breaker. You can still like get them off of you and have a little bit of time. But hey, if you want to use this thing offensively, if you want to like pressure, like if you just block, like, sorry if I do this. They're stuck there for a second. So like they have to guess now.
Wait, they're plus? Oh, what? Oh, okay.
And then
and guess for your life and die.
What it is when it comes down to Fury and Fury
Oh
Break.
my god.
I know again we showed like Juggernaut and Sidekick, and they start with it on because they only have those single champions up front. But in any other fuse like Double Down, 2x assist, freestyle, once your first champion dies, just remember you get that 50% Fury Break meter, and Fury Break is on. It's ready to go. Like once you decide to use it.
Cool. So let's talk about push block. You know, we got a lot of
No, Fury looks ridiculous. Even just access it. Let alone the variety you can get off of it is insane too.
feedback in Alpha Lab 1 that push block was just not available enough. You know, it cost 1 bar, so the cost was pretty steep. And also, if you didn't have any meter, then you were just stuck and you couldn't push block at all. So now it no longer costs a bar of super meter. Now it's performed by pressing the team button while you're blocking. And if you are the assist, then the assist is the one responsible for the push block. Internally we call this push assist. So this shares a cooldown with your assist, and also allows you to handshake tag after a successful push assist. Yeah. So, you know, it's much more available now. You have to make a choice between, you know, calling your assist and offensive pressure versus defense. And if you're playing with a duo, your duo is responsible for protecting you from pressure. So, yeah, Tom, you know, you gotta help me out here when it comes to getting Sean off of me.
All right, let's see.
Hey.
Yeah, and then I can kind of keep the party going.
So it just doesn't cost resource anymore.
So air tech, you know, we saw a lot of combos which were not, you know, real combos during Alpha Lab 1 since folks were not air teching, and holding a normal attack button while getting comboed was just really unintuitive. So we decided to make it occur automatically.
Clock, like, this seems cool, but like, say I do a combo and you air tech back, right?
Yeah.
Can't I just like juggle you there like for a long time?
So what we've done to combat that is you can opt out of the automatic air tech by holding down.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so we want to prevent any sort of like checkmate situations and give you another option to protect against offense. But of course, if I'm holding down and Sean knows I'm holding down, he could just like launch me again or something, you know? He can just keep hitting me. Yeah,
it's great.
Yeah. So not a real combo, but that's the sort of trade-off between, you know, air teching and not air teching.
We do take those though. We do take those.
We do take those.
So, you know, OTG changes in Alpha Lab 1, we heard a lot of feedback that, you know, it was pretty boring to end like a combo with an OTG, which in Alpha Lab 1, it forced the back roll, and then it really put you, you know, at your opponent's mercy to their wake-up games, right? So now when you do a weak OTG on the ground, we give you the same suite of get-up actions as we do for other knockdowns. Yeah, I can roll back.
Or roll forward.
And I can do my get-up attack.
So even as the offenser, you have to make a guess.
Length. Combos were too long or felt too long. We made a lot of adjustments with the goal of just like shortening them in the feel in general. So for one, you can no longer call assists after a tag launcher. You can also no longer tag after performing a double down super or supers with both champions in one combo. As an example, in Alpha Lab 1, we were seeing combos with multiple double downs in them, and it was taking a very long time. We also reduced hit pause across the board, which we talked about a little earlier, but this really makes combos feel a lot shorter. It also makes the game feel a little bit faster as well. I also want to talk a little bit about red health regeneration. There were a lot of games where like a champion would get damaged with a lot of remaining red health, and then once that red goes away, you see that gray there, and that gray is what actually heals up. People would just literally run away for a really long time, and a big factor in this was not just how easy it was to run away, you know, but mainly just how long it took for that health to regenerate. We made a regenerate at a speed which just allows players to get back into the action faster and make a decision where it's like, hey, like this player's gonna come online pretty soon, like let me get back out there. And then I want to talk a little bit about dead assists. Dead assists? What are you talking about? Well, a big change we made is really allowing you to use your assists after they've been KO'd. You see Echo off screen only has 2 bars. So even though Echo's KO'd, Tom can still do assists, can do super assists. So he's still very much in the action. And we've actually just found that a lot more fun. And when you combine that with him being able to like push block with the team button, there's a lot to do, even if you accidentally get KO'd early. Are you going to go ahead and use this super assist? You're going to use it now and clutch out the round? You're going to waste it, and then your teammate's going to be like, oh my God, you should have saved it for the next round. Now that's your decision. That's you, and then that fight is yours to fight with your teammate as well. We still want there to be some counterplay, so like I said before, Tom, if you call your assist out, and you'll notice like that's a 7-second cooldown, and it's a long time, you know, and so you can, you know, get your window back to try to turn the tides there.
finally, we felt like super jumps were too predictable and also received similar feedback in that vein. So as a result, we allow you to hold forward, back, or down to drift in these directions for a super jump, allowing you to keep your opponent guessing and have a bit more freedom in how you navigate a number of situations. So this is my regular super jump right here, right? I can get that same distance and like hold it back. You can also hold down when you super jump to sort of affect the angle much more. So we just wanted to give you a little bit more agency over your jump arc with super jumps. Yeah,
nice.
We had a lot of work that we wanted to do in order to improve clarity and excitement, whether you're playing or spectating. This also lined up with a ton of feedback that you all provided us around experiences with both. One note we heard was sometimes in a match, champions were too close together and it was pretty hard to tell what was happening. So as a result, we increased the collision pill size so that now they are more visually separated during combat. Assist cooldown. So we heard from you all that the location for the assist cooldown timer was too far from the action. So we centralized this around the match timer. That way, it's easier to see in the middle than it is on the sides of the screen where it was before. Another thing that we heard were wall bounces were really fast and hard to follow up on. So we changed the animation for it and slowed it down a bit to make for easier combos. So here, I'm gonna jump up so you can combo me. Yeah, and so, Jinx right here is falling, much slower than she would have in Alpha Lab 1, so it just makes it a lot easier to follow up on.
I do slightly remember if I were to get a wall bounce, I remember how fast I had to, get over to the other, or wherever the opponent is, to continue the combo. So it slowed down to a good enough amount then. That's good.
So handshake tag,
easier to hit.
We received a lot of feedback that handshake tag, while your assist was getting hit, was not only confusing but frustrating as well. So we just took that functionality out. So Tom, maybe. Yeah. Tom, you come, yeah. And then I'm gonna try to handshake tag and I can't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So get hit one more time.
Really do it.
Yeah, that always faults.
Yeah. So I'm trying to handshake tag and I can't.
Nash. Oh my God.
So bad block indicators. So
I don't even remember that being a feature. Yeah, if your assist gets dead, you just can't handshake tag. Oh, actually, that's really bad. That was in the alpha? I don't think I ran into that. You could essentially handshake tag your assist and they just disintegrate. So, good change, but I didn't even notice that.
We heard that sometimes it's really hard to understand how you got opened up, especially in, hectic, heat of the moment battle. So we decided to add an indicator for incorrect blocking. So for example, I'm going to be blocking low here and Sean's going to hit me high.
Let me just stand. Let me hit you with the normal low, just so you can see the difference. Got it. So just stand there.
Yeah. So that's me getting hit normally, and then this is me, blocking high.
You see the yellow shards coming off.
Yeah. And same thing with overheads. And you can see here that we've actually the colors are a bit more striking, whether it's high or low, so that you can tell the difference between getting hit high or low. So you'll know exactly why you got hit, and you'll be able to defend against those situations in the future. So celebrating outplays. Finally, when you do something amazing, we want to make sure that everyone in and out of the game knows it, and the height matches and skill required to reach this moment. So now a successful physical parry, we put some presentation on it. So. Yeah,
so, that's cool.
First try. very rare moment. So we put some presentation on it. We added some time dilation and some, and we wanted to make sure that the effects weren't covering up the champs as well. So clarity and presentation. Similarly, we've added new presentation.
That slowdown moment's really hype for
when you punish a retreating guard. So yeah, when you block high and then. Okay, so as you can see, we have some, we're slowing down or additional hit pause as well. Some of the effects were, we consider this a big outplay moment.
Yeah, it's also pretty cool since you have a little bit more time to hit confirm and see what you want to do if you like it. Yeah. So I'll show you. Go to block. So Paul Darius do something special there. There we go. Yeah, we got there.
Yeah,
it's
so
easier to
presentation,
confirm.
clarity, but also gives you a bit more time to confirm.
As you guys have seen, Jinx is our newest champion. We are super excited. She is our take on a zoner character. It's really important that we have a broad variety of archetypes, and this is our first true sort of keep you out and frustrate your character. she's like a genius inventor. She's created all these gadgets, and she uses them to fight and keep you at bay. and
Jinx is
frustrate
really
you.
sick.
She's all about disruption, chaos, explosions, and just has a lot of fun doing it.
Her soup is
and
one of
her
the
game
best
plan
too.
is basically to kind of fill the screen with garbage and stay one step ahead
Well,
of
that
you.
color's really
frustrate
sick.
you, confuse you, and yeah, just take you down that way.
God, I love her taunts.
Well,
They're
that's
so
really
good.
cool.
I'll start with her normals. You know, she's got a little light, medium, heavy. And she's got her little crouch light, medium, heavy. Her down forward light's a little slide, you know, to get some distance.
Little
And
command
then,
normal?
you know,
Okay.
she's got like a running medium attack, which is, you know, the low, and you can combo off of it, which is really cool. So she can go in. You know,
Sick.
she's not just keep you out forever.
Okay,
Like,
that's good.
You might want to pick your spots to go in. She's also got down forward heavy, you know,
Overhead?
she's an overhead.
That's
and, you know,
really
she can-
slow.
She can combo off of it and do some stuff there. But yeah, she's
What?
got like a
A
couple
rocket
things
jump?
here, and one thing I want to call out too is her M's all use her zapper, and that will actually come into play with how it interacts with her kit.
Just
go
that
over in a
bar
second.
with the gun.
I want to talk about her specials.
Oh, that doesn't go full
she's
screen?
bringing out Pow Pow, and she's shooting that machine gun. The cool thing is, as you saw, mine only did 6 hits, but Clock's did 12. It's because you can hold it. So you just want to hold it and grind it out, you can, which is really fun. You can also hold up to extend it. And so you can hold it and then hold up and hold it. And you can get 20 hits out of this thing, which is pretty fun.
20 in total?
You know, we'll talk about like yeah, that's a really cool point as well. One of Jinx's unique abilities is that she can cancel her S1s into her S2. And so her S2 is missile, and she can cancel this on hit or block into missile.
That's
So
sick.
you can lift them up and then cancel into a
Wait, just
missile,
neutral
things like
S2
that.
or
So she does have a lot of opportunities to
other
use
moves?
both her S1 or S2 specials together.
I guess
Talking a
whatever.
little bit, she has a back S1, which is a nice little like anti-air spread, which again, you can combo this into missile like when they jump in. And,
Oh, that's
and
pretty
try to follow
fast.
Up, which is
Oh,
really
yeah, that's
cool.
some good
She's got
zoner
an
tech
air
right
S1,
there.
So she's grinding it out midair, which is really
That
cool
noise.
as well. And you can again combo that into missile. So I'll go ahead and just like
Probably
show you
audio
real
bug.
quick. You can cancel it right away. So
Sick.
that's unique to her. All right, let's talk about her S2 specials.
That's
So
probably audio bug.
That's her rocket. She's shooting that out of her awesome weapon, Fishbones. You can shoot one on the ground. You can shoot it in the air. You can also hold it, which takes a second to come out, but then it
Does it
flies
track?
out really fast. She can also shoot it down while she's in the air. And this hits you. It also hits OTG, so you can do some cool, fun stuff with that. She's also got down S2, which is a rocket jump. She can hit down, down forward, or down back. So it's a
Mix?
really unique movement option that she can act out of.
Is she mix?
And it also hits OTG, so you can find some fun stuff with that. And then she has a back S2, so you might notice this meter just above the super bars with her zapper. When it's full, you hit back S2. She shoots a zapper projectile, and this thing lights you up, electrifies you, and you get a free follow-up.
The mix-ups, the setups in my brain. It's getting crazy. It's getting crazy.
I know you're trying to go for that zapper combo.
And does it come? It comes back over time. You don't have to like hit people with your zapper to fill it up. It's constantly recharges.
We definitely got that on tape, all right? Also, I want to talk a lot about like her traps and how her kind of kit like revolves around and interacts with them. So the first thing is she's got chompers. You do this with forward S1, and you tap it, and it has this little patrol of like front, back, and then after a bit of time, it explodes. Again, for counterplay, if you hit her or she blocks, like it goes away. You can also just knock that thing away with projectiles or attacks, and it'll disappear.
Okay.
Then she can also hold forward S1 and
It
throw
goes
the
farther
chomper.
away.
And that's actually really cool. You notice the eyes are completely off when she's throwing it. Is not active. So go ahead and throw it at me, Clock. So even though it hit me, it's still on the ground active. But then
You can
once
hit
it's
it
active,
yourself.
If it touches you,
Okay.
it's gonna lock on. It's gonna explode after a little bit of time. So the name of the game is like,
Wait,
do you
Jinx
put it
is
out?
looks fun.
But then do you use your buttons?
I'm
in
really
cool ways to
definitely
get it
gonna
over
pick
to the opponent, right?
You can
And so you know, like when you look at this like crouch M or you look
What?
at this S1, there's a lot of ways you can interact with chompers. Yeah, you can do stuff like that.
Oh
That's
my
actually
god!
You can also swat it around.
Off screen?
Heavy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
With the hammer?
And so, and another really cool thing too is her assist. Speaking of chompers,
Can
you know,
the
when you
assist
do,
hit it?
Team that calls chompers. And you notice it attaches on block even, and they have to like you can parry the explosion, but it's something they really have to pay attention to. And then of course her back assist.
They're really
is,
useful though.
S2. Was that a parry attempt that I just saw there?
Maybe.
That's
Okay, like my
yeah,
teammate hit my trap.
Okay, let's see. We're
That's
gonna
what
give
I
you a
want to
chance.
know.
Okay, we got there. That's like one of her little traps. Another one is monkey. So you do this with down S1.
Monkey.
And she puts this monkey out, and it'll go across the screen. And once it reaches the champion, it explodes, the enemy champion. However, you can hit the down S1 again, and she can raise or lower the height, which is really fun. And as Tom mentioned before, hey, hitting the chompers with like, you know, her specials and normals, you can do the same thing with monkey as well. You can smack it. They kind
And it hits
of
other?
bounce into
That's
each other.
funny.
And then like you could do stuff like this. Here, I'll go ahead and reset it to the middle. So just don't move. Sorry. So don't move at all. So you can do stuff like this. Let's see if I can do it. Let's see if we can try it.
Oh, whoa, what?
Ooh.
That's mixed.
So there's a lot
Oh
of
my
really clever
God.
things you can do with it. Like, and it really depends on
Zoner,
your
by
timing
the
and
way.
how you execute there.
Oh, it's
But
crazy
another
horse
cool
shit.
thing that you can do with the monkey is that you can actually charge it with
Crazy
your zapper.
shit.
And so that's your zapper special, you know, under with the bar at the bottom of the screen, but also your M button. So let me go ahead and show you what that looks like. So if you hit it, it actually like gets charged. It goes faster. And
Can
then
you do
it's
that with
gonna,
the
like,
chomp trap too?
quickly electrify them. You get a combo
That's
afterwards, which is really
sick.
fun. Same if you do this with the zapper. And
Wait.
quickly electrify them. You get a combo afterwards, which is
It's
really
just
fun.
medium?
Same if you do this with the zapper,
No.
and it's gonna like.
Okay,
quick
I
if
just
you do
wanted
this
to see
with the
that.
zapper,
So with just medium or heavy, I guess.
and maybe that hits, maybe it
Just
doesn't.
charges
You know,
up.
we'll see if you
I
can
want to know
time
if you can
better
use it
than
on
I
the
can.
chomp trap.
But again, this one's a little interesting, and that's really durable. Projectile, so if you just you hit it with a normal attack, it'll kill it. But try to shoot rockets at it. Yeah, so the projectiles just push it back really, and so that's
But it doesn't
that's
kill
one
it.
of the strengths compared to Chompers, which just gets destroyed by everything. And so I want to talk a little bit about her supers. So her S1 super, which you remember, it's S1 plus any normal. So we're gonna do S1 and L. She puts this big rocket in there, and a bunch of fireworks occur. So a really cool thing you can do is you can just like run up and do like light, medium, heavy, hold S1, up S1, and then do her S1 super.
Combos.
Get that rocket going. And this is a really fun super because if you can get them in the sweet spot of the explosions, it does a ton of damage.
Really?
Also, you know, it's good to catch jumpers. And another thing I want to talk about a little bit as well is her S2 super. So this one is she takes that zapper and charges it and shoots a big beam. This is it doesn't do as much damage as the fireworks in the sweet spot.
Yeah, I noticed that.
But it's
Doesn't do a lot of
great
damage.
for killing assists. You know, and hitting like multiple people at once. Also, once you activate it, after the activation, you can hold up and angle it upwards. So you can do it.
Nice.
And if someone tries to jump, you can react during that freeze.
And down,
You can
too.
also shoot it straight in the air or straight down, as Clock showed. And we'll see if we can get this guy going.
It's so easy.
I'm just really bad at this game. Jesus.
There we go.
There we go. I was doing the wrong one. I was doing S1. And so yeah, you can shoot that down. You can shoot it straight. See, he tried to parry. Oh, let's see if we can parry this thing. Hold on.
You
let's
can
see if we
parry?
this. Let's see.
Oh,
You do hate to see a misplay.
Oh,
we do hate to see
wait.
a misplay, but we like the attempt. If y'all can parry that, send me a clip. Send us all a clip. We want to see it.
Can Jay Wong
you better not whiff at the
parry
end. There
that?
has to be like a parry.
Or
and a
Daigo
punish.
parry?
That
Jay Wong
aside, though,
parry. That's funny.
there's a lot of, as you can see, there's a lot of utility with the beam. You have S1 plus S2, which is her ult. This is
She looks
one
really
of my
fun, bro.
favorites. It's really sick. So she hits this button, lets it rip, and this thing comes
It's just a
down
bomb.
and explodes and does a lot of damage.
So much damage. That's like
cool
half
thing
your
is
health.
It kind of tracks the opponent's location a little bit, and that super mega death rocket will land like right in front of them. But also, its height doesn't change. So if like they're in the air, it will hit them in the air as it's falling, which is really cool. Let's see if we can maybe manufacture that. Hit that button, man. Yeah, so you see it brought Clock down, which is really
Oh
cool
my
as well.
god, man.
And yeah, I showed you a little bit of the assists. I do want to show you that,
Wait, but I thought she had like an animation where it would just like mess up.
which is pretty cool. So she shoots
Why?
a big spread.
Okay, that's what I come back to. You know what? Fine.
And you know, some of our
That's
super
fine.
assists, they do look like existing supers in the game.
You know that's facts.
But you know, sometimes we want to be a little bit different, and you know, we're definitely experimenting with a lot of different shapes here.
Or
It's a
it's like
pretty
the
fun
block
moment
that.
when you come back and it just helps and gets through it. And so we'll go ahead and reset. We'll go ahead and set the health so I can show you a little bit about like a couple combos, maybe just to kind of like get the juices flowing.
Excuse me?
I'll go ahead and start with a really fun one that uses a couple of our traps. So you can throw the chompers out, throw this out, zap, wait for the explode.
And okay,
throw
it
out,
does. Oh,
hit the
what
beam,
the?
see if I timed it right.
What?
Oh, I messed it up.
Oh, no.
I was mashing.
It takes a bit more precision.
It
than
does
that.
take a little bit more precision. I do
That's
have to double
sick.
down. We'll give it one more try and we'll see if we can do it. Let's see if we can try it. Okay, so we'll do this.
So,
We'll do this.
that.
Wait for the chompers.
And
to
it goes
explode,
through.
Throw it.
Zap
Beam, is that
again.
gonna hit?
Oh, you got
Oh, I didn't do it.
too soon.
I did it too early, but you get the
Show
idea.
some basic stuff.
Yeah.
What are some bread and butters?
Yeah, absolutely. So one cool thing you can do is like I said before, down forward heavy is her overhead.
This
And you
looks
can-
really slow.
You can do something like that where you can
Oh.
do a rocket jump.
That's sick.
immediately like cancel that into her Air S1 and then go right into the laser.
Yeah, one of the bread and butters I use is just sort of like a mid-screen combo that I showed earlier, which is oh, wrong super.
Second hit?
I don't. Yeah,
Nah.
but you can do it with yours average charged.
Oh yeah. Let me go. Yeah. So it's just like light, medium, heavy, full hold, cancel on a rocket, zap.
Into zap,
If I was
yeah.
a little quicker, should we get the full? Oh, we got the full. We get the full. Let's see you do it.
Boom, boom. Hey.
I'm gonna aim it up.
There you go.
Nice.
nice. I'll go ahead and yeah, like the one I think is the most fun is really just like
The
light,
chains
medium,
look so
heavy,
much fun,
hold
man.
this, lift it up, and then do the fireworks. The cool thing is you can start setting up. So I'm putting a monkey out, I'm throwing a chompers, and there's like already stuff.
And you
coming
can
out.
hit
You
it
go, "How
with the
dare you hit that
hammer."
thing down?"
I get it
That's
outta here.
disrespectful.
Not monkey.
Let me go ahead. I want to show you like two more really fun combos again, just to kind of get the juices flowing.
Yo,
These
Jinx
are
is
pretty
gonna be
hard. They took me some
crazy
time to
good.
practice. I didn't make these
I
up.
can't
Shout out
wait.
to the team that made
My
them
team
up.
actually be Yasuo,
So one of the things
Jinx.
I want to show off was this
Beta. I'm so
unique normal she
serious.
has back heavy, and this is cool because
anti-air?
it puts her airborne, so you can shoot a missile right after it, and you can do a lot of really cool stuff after it. So I want to kind of show you one thing that's
Is the
cool
head
and see if we
involved?
can get it here.
Okay. What? Oh my god. Oh.
There we go, there we go.
Whoa, that was nasty. And then monkey
How
trap.
to use her normals in
That was
conjunction
a
with
sick
all of
ass
her
combo. I
traps
want to
is-
watch it
is
again. I want to
I think
watch it
that's-
again.
That's cool. We'll see if we can get it here.
Hey.
There we go. There we go.
That's super cool. Holy.
How to use her normals in conjunction with
So I
all of
guess
her
the way to use her traps probably takes a lot more time to use than some of her other stuff. Like if you want to get optimal with that, it's definitely gonna take some time. But that stuff looks really fun. Like once you know how to use her traps like optimally, it's gonna be crazy.
traps is just what really like makes her fun, you know, to a lot of us, and we're excited to see you all like dig into it. I'll leave you off with just one more. This one's like pretty hard for me, and so
That's the
we need a lot of
optimals.
tries.
Not
Need
the
some
optimals,
cheering,
the
from y'all, see
highly
if we can get
advanced
this.
believe in you,
execution
Sean.
combos.
This one I'm gonna thank you. I'm gonna try to use Darius assist and use some traps here, so we'll see how it goes.
All right, show us on.
All right, that didn't get there.
Oh my
Yo, that's so.
All
Oh
right.
my god,
So,
man.
I'm glad I got that.
That's
I got
so
that.
sick.
Went a little bit. You know, shouts to the team. Loving how Jinx looks. There's
She
just
looks
So
amazing.
many crazy interactions that you all can come
She
up
looks
with here,
amazing.
and we can't wait to see you just like really break it open.
So should we like play some matches?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, I'm so
Um,
excited for
Yeah, I
that.
was figuring we could actually
Oh.
do this.
Shops.
in,
Wait, go back.
The new rank
No, go
lobby
back.
that we're cooking up. Everything we've run through today and more will be available in Alpha Lab 2. That playtest
It's
is going to
ranked?
run from April 18th to 20th in the United States, Canada, and Brazil. We really want to know how these changes are
at
landing for
apology,
you
man.
compared to Alpha Lab 1, so be sure to tell us what you think if you're invited. As we continue to put together this game and understand our path to launch, we'll be sure to keep you in the loop. So stay tuned for updates when we're ready. Can't say exactly when that will be, but I promise we're gonna keep you guys well informed
that bronze skin
as
is
we
sick.
understand more. For now, let's go to those show matches, huh?
Let's go.
All right,
Oh,
thanks.
no Jinx skin. Well, she had one in the item shop. Oh, wait.
Sure to
Can we go back?
18th and more. The new rank. Now let's do it.
Matches.
Yeah. Oh, that Ari skin is. Oh, the Ari skin is sick. The Goonies are gonna love it, but that shit is pretty sick. Darius skin. That's actually a really good skin. Jinx. The water gun's pretty nice. Oh, I want to know what these are on the bottom. Well, that one we had in the beta. I think that's another Darius skin. I want to see
Yeah, I
more
was figuring
skins.
we could actually do
Okay, this is avatar expressions, cards and tiles,
Do
and the
this,
stages. These are the champions,
the
missions.
new ranked lobby that we're cooking up.
All right. Okay. Let's see these matches.
More.
There better not be a
Oh, the other Jinx. Oh, there's like a little zombie.
this.
Oh, that's sick. I like that.
But you are lost.
It's a nice skin. It's like dead fish. Oh, got the assist. Oh, using sidekick. Okay, so you got the enhanced assist and all that. Sick. Oh, that's the team I want to use. Just realized. You also on Jinx. Yeah, this is the time. This team I want to do. Oh, no tag. What? He's dead. Tripping. Into the supers. Nice air grab. The screen changed a bit. That's probably a bug. And you're dead. Hold on. Okay, the transition to character looks faster because I remember if you will kill the character and then you transition to the next round, it takes a really long time, but it seems like it's short now. That's good. Sickest combos, man. Break. And just shot Yasuo in the face? It's like that? Sick. Next round. Yo, Braun. You got that one shield? Yeah, that team looks insane. No punish? No punish. Yo, the movement. Oh, anti-air. Loops? Oh! So cool, man. And the trap? It's a shield block? Oh, I thought the trap was still out. I was gonna lose my mind. Nice grab. Oh. Wake up. Air grab. Oh, I tried to mix. Nice break. Oh no, you're missing up. No. That's disrespectful. You didn't have to do all of that. Oh, another match. Let's go. It's Echo. That's a sick Darius skin.
Too many guns? More like not enough arms.
Okay, I like that a bit more.
Let's go!
Meat skins. Beach skin summer release. Summer theme beach summer. Teaser. I'm down for it. Whoa! What are those little? Was that a bug? Because there was nothing to explode. Oh yeah, that's definitely some type of bug. That's crazy. Oh, you can wake up attack into dash. Oh. On block, I see how these spawn. Hit. I don't know. That's interesting. Oh, you're dead. Oh. Combo's still going. And you're done. Wait, he dropped it. Nope, doesn't matter. He got chipped. He got chip damage this thing. That's a really nice Jinx skin. Let's show off a new character. Nice. Little shark. The monkey has sunglasses. Oh, happy boo boo. I lied. Wait up. The health loss on Darius. Oh, those jump out combos are so nasty. There's a good amount of chip, actually. Neutral. Oh, you whipped the grab. Are you dead? No, I lied. Oh, got it a low. No way, you're dead, right? Oh, you might be dead. It dropped, and the grab to make the super not hit you. Yo, the Jinx neutral is insane right now. You're dead? Nope, not yet. Almost though. Gonna try to tag out. Yep. And that's plus frames. Oh. Hey, come next season. Come on, Jinx. You can do it. Ooh, the parry! That was nasty! Oh, that was hype. Oh no, but that parry was sick. Oh, that was a beautiful parry.
Darius wins. Shooting them won't
Okay, more.
but it'll still be fun. Ready? Let's go.
So 2 setup characters on the same team pretty much. Or 2 characters who can't set up. Tentacles and bombs. That's fantastic. Ooh. I wanted to just mess up a bit. I definitely want to see these setups with the tentacle. Nice. It's a trap. Oh, I thought the trapper landed into it. Hard knock. Oh my god, the ankles. Oh. Oh, I got hit. And you got hit too. Don't lie to me. Oh my god. Watch it twice. Oh my god. Yeah, you got hit. That's. Oh my god, that was nasty. Oh, he dropped it. No. Nice dodge. Air throw.
Down below.
Yeah, you're getting cooked right now. It's a Lowy pressure. Oh, Echo died. Oh, and the sound at the end too, because it'll also be really quiet too. That's confirmed. Oh, and hit. You can hit the tentacles? I didn't know that. Happy boo boo. Oh. Dang, Alawi took a lot of damage. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, ah. You better tag out all that gray health. Free for the taking. Mix. And now Alawi's. Oh, you dropped it. Better tag out. Nice. Oh, the drop. I didn't know I could do that. Oh my goodness. It's a mix. Oh my god, the echo mix is gonna be freaking crazy. A high level echo mix. Wait, who's who? Oh, you're dead. Goodbye. Now this Alawi. I get past the missiles. The echo just got canceled out. Chip damage. That's not chip damage. Just got death. He died. Air pressure. Oh. Oh no, it messed up. Well, I might low-key struggle with Jinx from what I'm seeing. And just zoners in general, maybe. You like that? Oh, blocked it. Unfortunate. It's a mix. It's a mix. Yeah, they did a great job with Jinx. I'm so happy. I want this game to come out already, man. Not even the game, the beta or the alpha 2 or whatever. Need it now. I'm ready to play again. Oh my god. How will they come back from this? Trap. And you can. Oh, you're dead. Nasty. They still have the Fury assist. Or Fury gauge. And just like that, it's over. Oh, that's it? That's it? Wait, so is there no information for like when the alpha is or anything like that? Oh, these changes go live in the alpha running in April 18th to the 20th. 420. Okay, so in about 3 weeks, we back in there with Jinx and all these other changes. I'm heavily excited for. Let's go.